He's not. That's not possible.
I would. I'll just go down a bit.
This is what it's all about, guys.
I'm gonna go try find a quiet spot over there. These rocks are sketchy. I'll just go sit. I hope I'm in frame. Oh man, what a life. I can't believe 3 months ago I was still at my hometown back in Australia. It feels like forever ago, you know, for me. It's been a long life update since I last moved over to Europe. I'm currently in beautiful Croatia. It's amazing here. We're in a small town by the sea called Opatija, and honestly, this has been the best decision I've ever made. I'm here with my boys. We all moved over from Australia together, and life's been unreal. If there's one thing I can suggest any of you guys watching is to just get out of your hometown. Honestly, like, this would be the best decision you've ever made, and quite frankly, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. I'm 25 now, and if I had my time again, I would have done this ASAP. As soon as I turned 18, I would have made that move. But no, Europe's a beautiful place. I think for most people, you're just too comfortable, and for me in particular, I'm guilty of this myself, where I just felt like home was safe. Like, I was always constantly in the mindset of, you know, wake up, go to gym, go to work, and hang out with the same friends. And look, I love my friends from Australia. It's just I'm sort of now at a point where it's very hard for me to relate to those people. You know, we've all got different aspirations, and I think, you know, I think it's important to keep those friends as well. But, you know, for just where my life's heading, it just didn't feel like it was for me. I just felt out of place, and I felt a little bit lost, and I'm sure some of you guys can relate to that. And, you know, just the same routine, the same habits, and I think for all of us, it subconsciously limits us, whether it's, you know, with anxiety, and you just feel like you're part of the same routine, and you can no longer be who you actually want to be. And I think that's the most beautiful thing about moving out of your hometown. It's like, well, you can be whoever you want, and especially for me, like, I don't know the language, but it's pretty cool that, you know, you just have this sense of freedom. I think the decision and why I actually left was because I got to a point where the way that I guess I just felt so lost, and for me, like, I was lucky enough where I had a mate of mine, a friend of mine, who had moved over to Europe prior, and he was always telling me to get out, and I'd always just keep delaying it. And it got to a point, I'm like, look, I know it's the right thing for me. I was always just like, nah, like, let me save up a little bit more money, or let me do this before I go. I was always just delaying it because I was so comfortable, and I was so, like, unsure and scared. But it sort of got to the point where it's like, well, I have to do it, because it's either now or never. Like, again, I'm 25, and I feel like I'm behind, and I know I'm not. I'm still young, which is good, but, you know, for most people, it's scary, man. Like, moving away is probably the hardest thing that I've ever done. You know, you leave your friends, your family, all those different things, and for me especially, I mean, I think I was the most hard done by. Like, I'm from Australia. It's a 24-hour flight. It's not like I can just go home for the weekend. I'm not, you know, in the next country over, we're such a long way from home. But I think that's also what made the decision so hard, and in my opinion, I think it's I've become a better person because of it. So yeah, look, I think it's for the best, and, you know, yes, I miss my family, yes, I miss my friends sometimes, but I guess my whole identity and the way that I've grown in these last 3 months has really just changed the way I just think about life. Like, my life's awesome, and I just wish that, you know, I was in a place where I could just document a little bit more, and I am now, and I have no excuse. Like, I just got to pick up the camera and do more of this kind of stuff. Like, life's pretty good, and I think that's another thing that most people don't really talk about. It's that, what's the point in working if you just, there's no balance to it, if you're not going to go live life. Like, for us, you know, we're naturally we just want to go explore the world, and we just want to enjoy life. And for us, the dynamic that it looks like for us is, you know, we work Monday to Friday. You know, normal weekday for us is we get up 5 a.m. I'm in a house with like-minded people, and then we work till 11. We then go to the gym, we all work out together, we push each other, and then after that we come home and we keep working. And then after work I get to come down to the beach on nights like this and just enjoy it. And I think that's just beautiful. And even over the weekend, like, weekends are so much fun. Like, between you and I, like, we travel different countries. Like, last week I was in South France, then I was in Greece as well last week. So life's good. Like, I'm now in a place where I've got what I wanted, and I'm living my dream life, and it's just amazing. And it's hard to conceptualize without actually living it and being here. So it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling, you know. Like, we just drive fast cars, we go play tennis, we go to the beach, we go do all these cool things that, you know, so many of you guys, you see online all the time, but when you're actually living it, it's a totally different feeling. Like, I can't describe it. And I think the most important takeaway here is, you know, none of this would have happened if I didn't make that leap and I didn't move out of my hometown. So if there's one thing I can urge you guys to do, you might be thinking, like, Dylan, like, how do I do that? I have no money. And it's like, well, yeah, of course you got to be responsible about it. Like, you want to make sure you got enough money. So, like, for me, what I did, like, I went and worked a normal job, and hey, that's okay. If it meant that, you know, I'm just saving as much money as I possibly can, and then in my free time I'd work on my business. And eventually, after, you know, 12 months of saving, I was in a position where I had a bunch of cash in my account, and I had a business which was had taken off online. And I'm like, well, now there is no excuse. You know, there is no excuse to not go. So if that's you and you're in a similar situation and, you know, you feel like this, I highly encourage you to do it, and it's going to be the best thing that you ever do. And I hope there's at least one person that's watching this that I can help, and that does decide to sort of take the leap and just get on that plane and just decide to pack up their life and just start over and go find a beautiful place where there's people that you connect with, and you know that there's going to be opportunities. There's so many places out there like that. And go find your people. Go find people who you resonate with. Go find people that are on the same path as you and think the same way as you. I think it's so important, and it's the most fulfilling thing you'll possibly ever do in your life. So again, just do it. Just get out of it and just leave and start over. It's my biggest piece of advice. And, you know, now that I'm here, I even am guilty of it myself. I need to just keep recording more content, and just maybe I'll start recording a bit more and bring you guys along, because life's pretty cool, man. And I think it's amazing. And I think for the people watching, maybe it could be a bit more inspiring to sort of get to this level. And yeah, I just want to document a bit more, even for myself and my future self. And yeah, so I hope this helps at least one of you, and yeah, move out of your hometown.